This is Brad Buckner, Sharpensbest.com, and you know what? I bought a new toy. I have one of the very first ones that was ever put out, and it's called Work Sharp. And this is the Ken Onion Work Sharp. They call it a knife, blade, and tool grinder. So anyway, I took this head off of it. Your belt goes in there, comes up through, goes around there, and then you do this. All right, that's a really fast explanation. You still don't know what I'm talking about. All right, but anyway, here's the motor. All right, and then it's got what's called the grinder, the knife grinder on it. It's got a more aggressive belt. It's got 1, 2, 3 different places that you can actually run the knife through, or on. So let's undo. And it's got a nice cord, all right, and this and that, you take them off pretty easy, and then put them on. So the reason I bought this is because a lot of people come to the show, the tip is broke off on their knife, they got big nicks in it, it's too thick. When I find my inverter for my battery, then I can actually have this under my table. So what I want to do is I just want to provide a service to people. When they come to my table, my knife sharpeners, I can use those, but if it's damaged, tips broken off, things like that, I can change it fast and I can change it drastically with this. It's called the Ken Onion Work Sharp. Okay, and it's got a variable speed trigger on it. It's really cool. I've already used it a couple times. And I like the fact that they put a reasonably, probably 6 foot or a little more, maybe 6'1". All right, cord on it. So let's plug it in. Oops, they turned that plug in over. That's a very rare plug in.
You got to do a handstand to plug that
in. Okay, so anyway, I think I said that I would take, there it is. On one of my videos, okay, I took and I run the back of the butter knife through, okay, my sharpener, and it's actually pretty sharp. See how it actually takes the fingernail off pretty easy. So I want to dress it up and clean it up, fix the blade a little bit more, make it a little bit sharper. So I can either run it on this side, or that side. It doesn't make any difference. And I didn't bring any, I didn't bring any paper with me, but that's thick cardboard. And if I change belts and put a finer belt on it, I can make it even sharper. Okay. Oh my, that is stuck. All right, and then I'm going to clean it up when I get home and whatnot. I'll change belts and I'll make it even sharper. I'll thin it out a little bit more, and then I'll make it sharp enough that we can actually slice paper with it. So if you got a knife like this, just like that. Okay, when you come across, don't come all the way out like that, because you'll actually take it sideways and you'll take the point off of the blade. So if I'm going to restore the point, I would turn it this way. Okay, bring it back to a tip, and then I just if I want to, I take it in a little bit deeper, put more of a needle point on it, and then put the cutting edge back on it. So in the future, we'll have some more videos. I just wanted to show you. Yes, I do have the Ken Onion. I've got the very first one that was ever made, which is about 6 years ago. It's not a Ken Onion. It's just called Work Sharp. And I love that thing to death, but I've literally burnt the bearings out of it. It squeals like all hell when you turn it on. I wish it still worked, because it's really handy. But one of these days I'll bring it to a show or something, we'll film it, and I'll show you how the bearings are shot. I've used it so much, it's kind of coming apart. It's a fun tool, but it's had it. All right, so now we're going to use this one, and then I'll show you later how to put this head on there. Right now I got to get back to work at my table. I'm at a gun show. This is Brad Buckner, sharpensbest.com. You take care.